Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss the explanation of the poem Heart of the Tree. This is the first chapter of Treasure Trove. So let's begin. What does he plant? Who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. Now, what we can conclude with these lines? The poem opens with the refrain which asks, what does he plant? Who plants a tree? And that sets the tone for the entire poem. We instantly realize that the poet is going to explain the usefulness of planting a tree. However, the poet himself answers by stating that the man plants a friend of sun and sky by planting a tree. A plant grows upward and aims to reach the sun and sky. So, it is as if the sun and the sky get a new friend in a tree. Secondly, the tree needs sunlight and air to survive. And finally, the tree seems to absorb the heat and save the earth from the scorching sun, giving an implication that the sun becomes friendly in the presence of the trees. Now, next line. He plants the flag of praises free, the shaft of beauty towering high. The speaker now adds that the man plants a flag that flies freely in the mild breeze. The poet here compares the lady branches of the tree to a flag and the stem to the beautiful shaft, which means pole, of the flag that stands tall. Now, next line. He plants a home to heaven and I, for song and mother croon of bird. Now, by planting a tree, the man plants a home for the sweet singing birds high in the sky near the heaven. So, he keeps the earth habitable for birds and helps in maintaining the ecosystem. In hushed and happy twilight heard the travel of heaven's harmony, these things he plants who plants a tree. What does the poet mean by these lines? In quiet and happy twilight, we can hear those birds chirping, which is harmonious to heaven's own tunes. In the entire first stanza of The Heart of the Tree, the poet accentuates the importance of trees in maintaining the holistic beauty of nature. Moreover, the use of words like heaven and I, heaven's harmony, and towering high is aimed at giving an impression that the work of planting a tree is indeed a heavenly and glorious deed. The finishing line of the stanza forms a logical whole in the opening line, one asking a question and the other completing the answer. Now, moving to stanza 2. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants cool shade and tender rain. So, the poet repeats the question to begin a new stanza and attempts to answer again in the subsequent lines. The tree he plants provides us with cool shade and helps in bringing rain, and seed and buds of days to be, and years that fade and flush again. A tree will produce seed and bud in future. Years will pass silently, but the tree will remain there, through its seeds producing new trees. He plants the glory of the plain. He plants the forest heritage. Trees are the main elements that make a plain area green and beautiful. So, the poet describes trees as the glory of the plain. Moreover, today's single tree may turn into a forest someday. So, by planting a tree, now the man plants a forest's heritage, the harvest of a coming age, the joy that unborn eyes shall see. These things he plants who plants a tree. The speaker mentions that planting a tree today would turn 5 fruits in coming days. Our next generations would be delighted seeing so much vegetation and reap its benefits. So, all the credit goes to the man who plants a tree. In this stanza of the poem, Heart of the Tree, the poet stresses on the importance of planting a tree for making this earth a better living place for future generations. Now moving to stanza 3. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants in sap and leaf and wood. in love of home and loyalty, and far cast thought of civic good. His blessings on the neighborhood. By planting a tree, the man shows his love and loyalty for this earth, his sense of civic duty, and his blessings on the neighborhood. All these are reflected in the sap and leaf and food, in every cell of the tree, who, in the hollow of his hand, holds all the growth of all our land, a nation's growth from sea to sea, stirs in his heart who plants a tree. By planting a tree, the man directly or indirectly contributes to the nation's growth. When a tree is planted, it sets in motion in progress of a nation from sea to sea. And all these start from the progressive thought in the man's heart who plants a tree. The capitalization in his indicates that the man who plants a tree is all powerful and the destiny maker of a nation. This last line is very important as it talks about the man's heart, his feelings, dreams, and wishes behind planting a tree. This also leads to the poem's title, The Heart of the Tree. Thus, the poet Henry Culler Burner ends up composing an uncommon piece of poetry in the heart of the tree out of a common and glitch topic, the usefulness of planting a tree. If the video was helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.